What would you have done in my place? Could you forgive? Or is some betrayal unforgivable? Love, sometimes, it asks more from you than you ever imagined. I thought I had given everything to the person I loved. I thought my sacrifices, my time, my tears, meant something. But some truths only come when your heart is shattered. I was 23 when I met him. He was kind, funny, and full of life. We fell in love slowly, naturally. The kind of love people dream about. A year and a half into our relationship, his world changed. He had a spinal cord injury, a car accident. Suddenly, the man I loved was trapped in a body that refused to obey him, wheelchair-bound, limited mobility in his arms, completely dependent on others. I don't know how I knew, but I knew then that I wanted to stay. I cried with him in the hospital. I visited him every day, consoling him, reminding him he wasn't alone. I helped cover half his medical bills, money I had to borrow. I helped him get into bed, helped him move, even remodeled his apartment so it was wheelchair accessible. I loved him. I truly loved him. We planned our future, talks of marriage, of moving in together, of a life built from scratch. But a few weeks ago, something changed. I noticed notifications on his phone from other women. I didn't want to believe it. I wanted to think. Maybe it was nothing. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I should have known that doubt was the beginning of heartbreak. I should have known that some betrayals are only revealed in full darkness. Yesterday, I got home early, a little earlier than usual. I thought, maybe we could have dinner together, maybe talk about our plans. I opened the door and froze. The sight that met me was my worst nightmare made real. He was on the bed, not alone. Another woman beside him, his face filled with shame, but also something I can't even describe. And in that moment, everything I had done for him felt like a lie. I asked him, why? He stumbled. He tried to explain that he was sexually frustrated. That because of his condition. He thought this was the only way to feel satisfied. Every word he spoke sounded like poison to my ears. I thought of the nights I sat beside him, helping him through pain. I thought of the money I borrowed, the sweat I shed remodeling his home. I thought of every tear, every sleepless night, every sacrifice. And now, he expected me to understand, to forgive. I can't describe the anger, not just the anger. C'est betrayal. The way my heart broke into 1,000 jagged pieces and scattered across the floor. Lashed out. I broke things. Small things, meaningless to others, but symbols of my pain. Say, woman. She just looked at me, embarrassed, confused. I left. I couldn't stay another second. Outside, the night was dark. The wind was cold. I realized something terrifying. Love doesn't always protect you. Sacrifice doesn't guarantee loyalty. And sometimes, the person you trust most can hurt you beyond repair. I keep thinking, was it my fault? Did I love too much? Did I make him feel trapped? No, I helped him. I loved him without limits. And yet, he betrayed me. I think about the home I made accessible for him, the life I tried to build with him, and now it feels like a cage. One I built for him, and he chose to shatter my heart instead. I keep replaying his face, the shame in his eyes, the excuse he gave, and in that replay, I realized something darker. Some people can never be satisfied. Some people take and give nothing in return. Some love is not love at all. I told him to leave me alone, to have the life he chose. And yes, I was harsh. Yes, I cursed. But sometimes, words are the only fire left to burn the betrayal out of your chest. I cried that night, not just for him, but for me, for the love I gave freely, and the trust I placed blindly, for the life I imagined, and the reality I now live in. I don't hate him, not completely. I pity him. I pity the man who cannot see the love he had, and destroyed it instead. And me, I will heal. Slowly, painfully, but I will. I will remember the lessons. I will remember the betrayal. But I will also remember I loved with everything I had. And sometimes, that's enough, even if the world tells you it's not. What would you have done in my place? Could you forgive? Or is some betrayal unforgivable?